the past 15 years, Indonesia has implemented major policy reform to improve education. These include a constitutional mandate to spend 20% of the national budget on education, decentralizing some functions of the educational sector at the district and school level, and implementing the teacher law in 2005. The government has also increased resources to schools with the School Operational Assistance Grant or BOAS program, and supported parents enrolling their children in the school through the Smart Indonesian program. Through these reforms, Indonesia's education expenditures have increased significantly in the past 15 years. By 2018, spending on education was greater than any other sectors, approximately meeting the 20% target of total government expenditure. To reach its education potential, Indonesia will need to improve teaching and learning environments, school management, and coordination across levels of the governments. Decentralization has created enormous challenges linked to capacity, as well as weak systems of checks and balances in education service delivery. There are some problems of education that can make the education in Indonesia still hard to be improved, such as the first, low physical facilities or supporting facilities. For physical facilities, for example, many of our schools and colleges have damaged buildings, low ownerships, and use of learning media and incomplete library books. In fact, there are still many schools that don't have their own buildings, don't have libraries, don't have laboratories, and so on. And for these problems, the solution is overseeing the use of educational budget funds in the educational budget has been determined. The use and distribution of it should be closely monitored to that there is no misappropriation of these funds. The second problem is low quality teachers. Most teachers do not have adequate professionalism to carry out their duties. Some teachers in Indonesia are even declared unfit to teach. Also, teachers are not the only determinants of the success of education. Teaching is the central point of education, and qualifications as a reflection of quality. The teaching staff contributes greatly to the quality of education for which they are responsible. And the solution for this problem is training on the use of IT for teachers throughout Indonesia, because there are still many teachers in Indonesia who cannot use computers and the internet. In fact, with the knowledge of the teachers using computers and the internet, it hoped that teachers will be increasingly assisted by the use of computers as an attractive learning media with audiovisual. The third problem is low educational equitable opportunities. Equitable education is still a major problem, especially for the poor people in remote areas. This basic principle of equal distribution is very important in order to provide opportunities for all groups of society to obtain good educational services. The solution of this problem is it takes a policy and strategy for the contribution of education from the government that is right to overcome the problems of inequality. The government must emphasize the importance of schools for community members who still think schools are not so important. And maybe in a few more video. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.